sun went down and took the noise away, and neighbors' lights are flickering to sleep. I've ran out of the things I meant to say, and all the promises I couldn't keep. The hallway is a mile of empty space. I'm looking for the ghost of the old reflection, but every mirror is a hollow place that offers back a cold and dark rejection. I turn the TV on to drown the quiet, but the silence is a roar I can't ignore. My mind is starting up a lonely riot, searching for your boots beside the door. Now the crowd is gone and the room is still, and the air in here is caught a bitter chill. There's no one left to light you in the dark, no one left to fan the dying sparks. Just the rhythm in my chest, heavy and slow, with nowhere left for all this love to go. Yeah, the world is quiet, but the pain is starting to start. I am alone with my heart. It's beating like a bird against a cage, wondering why the sky has turned to stone. I'm leafing through a stained and tear-torn page, learning how to breathe while I'm alone. I used to hear your heartbeat through the sheets, a steady drum that told me I was home. But now it's just the sound of empty streets and the static on a disconnected phone. I turn the TV on to drown the quiet, but the silence is a roar I can't ignore. My mind is flooded up a lonely riot, searching for your boots beside the door. Now the crowd is gone and the room is still, and the air in here is caught a bitter chill. There's no one left to lie you in the dark, no one left to fan the dying spark. Just the rhythm in my chest, heavy and slow, with nowhere left for all this world to go. Yeah, the world is quiet, but the pain is starting to start. I am alone with my heart. It's a terrifying thing to be the only one who stays, and the record tell for better days. It's just weird to see the tin of gone in a flood, trying to keep my head on the front. It hurts to listen, God, it hurts to listen to a beat. Yeah, the crowd is gone and the room is still, and I've climbed the peak of this lonely hill. There's no one left to light you in the dark, no one left to see me lose the spark. Just the rhythm in my chest, heavy and slow, with nowhere left for all this love to go. The house is empty and I'm falling apart. I am alone with my heart, just my heart and me, counting the seconds. 1, 2, 3. Alone is my heart, alone in the dark. Appeared in the dark. The calendar pages are covered in dust, the urn on the gate is turning to rest. People tell me that the time is a cure, that the you in my head will become a small blur. But I'm still wearing the ring on a chain. I'm still avoiding the sound of the rain, 'cause the rain sounds like tires on a wet gravel road. And it feels like I'm carrying a mountain-sized load. I've walked through the fire and I've waited the salt. I've looked for a reason and found it's my fault. They say that the healing is supposed to begin, but the walls of this memory are caving back in. When I am still hurting, I am still sore, I am still waiting for your knock on the door. It's a ghost in my muscles, an ache in my bone, a king with a crown, but a heart made of stone. I've tried to move on, I've tried to be tough, but I haven't quite figured out when is enough. Yeah, the world keeps on spinning, it's a beautiful bluff, but I am still hurting for love. I went out last night just to see a few friends, to find where the beginning of being me ends. But the music was loud and the colors were wrong, and I felt like a stranger in my favorite song. I saw a girl smile with a tilt of her head, and I wanted to die from the things that she said, 'cause she used the word that you used to use. Now I'm back in the corner with nothing to lose. I walked through the fire and I've weighed the salt. I've looked for a reason and found it's my fault. They say that the healing is supposed to begin, but the wires of this memory are caving back in. And I am still hurting, I am still sore, I am still waiting for your knock on the door. It's a ghost in my muscles, an ache in my bone, a king with a crown, but a heart made of stone. I try to move on, I try to be tough, but I haven't quite figured out when is enough. Yeah, the world keeps on spinning, it's a beautiful glove, but I am still hurting for love. Atomic feet break, it's a jagged stare, it's the silence that lives in your favorite stare. It's a phantom love, it's a permanent scar, it's knowing exactly how long we are. It still hurts. God, where does it still hurt? I am still hurting, I am still blue, I am still waking up, reaching for you. It's a blue went down 3 years ago today. Or maybe it just feels that long since you went away. I keep the curtains drawn to hide the empty street. I'm shivering in a wool, but I can't find the heat. The clock is ticking like a hammer on a nail, tracing every letter of our story, gone so pale. I've got a box of matches that refuse to strike. I'm wandering a road that I don't even like. I'm staring at the ceiling, memorizing cracks, waiting for the person who is never coming back. And I am still waiting for light, for a flicker in the hallway, for a ghost to make me right. They tell me that the dawn is just a mile or two ahead, but I'm still living in the shadows of the things we never said. Yeah, the world is moving on, but I'm frozen in the night, in the dark, in the gray, and still waiting for light. I heard your laughter in a grocery store. I turned around and lost my breath for a little while, but it was just a girl with hair the shade of yours. Now I'm leaning on the glass of these revolving doors. It's a heady kind of quiet when you finally realize that the mood is just a witness to the distance in my eyes. I've got a box of matches that refuse to strike. I'm wandering a road that I don't even like. I'm staring at the ceiling, never rising cries, waiting for the person who is never coming back. And I am still waiting for light, for a flicker in the just a moment again. Just a moment again. You tasted like honey in the summer storm, a place in the blizzard that felt safe and warm. I memorized the map of the lines on your hand, building a kingdom on shifting white sand. You whispered forever like it were the fact, but you were just rehearsing a three-part act. I swallowed the sugar, I ignored the sting, I danced to the tune that you used to sing. Now the honey is vinegar, the garden is dry, and I'm left here wondering why I should try. Oh, it's a candy-coated blade against my chest, a beautiful chaos, a permanent rest. It promises heaven and leaves you in hell, a secret that everyone's dying to tell. It's the high of the fall, it's the salt and the cry. Yeah, love is a bittersweet lie. I look at our photos, you look so sincere, like you didn't know you would just disappear. Say I love yous are echoes in an empty hall, decorated ghosts on a bare wooden wall. You gave me a crown made of thorns and of gold, a story of fire that ended up cold. I swallowed the sugar, I ignored the sting, I danced to the tune that you used to sing. Now the honey is vinegar, the garden is dry, when I'm left here wondering why I should try. Oh, it's a candy-coated blade against my chest, a beautiful chaos, a permanent rest. It promises heaven that leaves you in hell, a secret that everyone's dying to tell. It's the high of the fall, it's the salt and the pride. Yeah, love is a bittersweet lie. And the worst part is I take the bite again, just to feel the sweet before the bitter end. I've listened to the friction, I've lived in the myth, just for the person I thought I was with. Tell me another one, tell me you're never It's a candy-coated blade against my chest, a beautiful chaos, a permanent rest. It promises heaven and leaves you in hell, a story we run to a broken tongue. It's the poison in the words that never say goodbye. Love is a bittersweet It's a lie, but it sounded so good when you said it. Yeah, it sounded so sweet when I read it. A bittersweet lie. The thermometer's dropping on my porch outside, but it's nothing compared to the chill I feel inside. I remember when your touch was a summer sun. Now I'm looking for a place to hide, a place to run. The blankets are heavy, but the warmth won't come. My fingers are freezing and my heart is going numb. I'm staring at the driveway, watching for the headlights, but all I see is black and white on these lonely nights. I used to think that us was a permanent flame. Now I'm just a silhouette, whispering your name. The stars are all gone out and the moon is looking thin. I don't know where you end or where the dark begins. They say it's a fever, they say it's a blow, but they don't tell you how the mercury can go so low. It's not a soft candle or a warm golden bed. It's a forest of shadows and the things we never said. It's the wind and the chili, it's the frost on the side. Yeah, love is a cold, dark night. I'm walking through the rooms where we used to dance. Now I'm just a victim of a ghost of a chance. The furnace is hot on, but the air is like ice. I'm paying it debt and I'm paying it twice. I found your old scarf in the back of the hall, still smelling like the winter right before the fall. I wrapped it around my neck just to feel a little heat, but it's just a reminder of a total defeat. I used to think that us was a permanent flame. Now I'm just a silhouette, whispering your name. The stars have all gone out and the moon is looking thin. I don't know where you end or where the dark begins. They say it's a fever, they say it's a glow, but they don't tell you how the mercury can go so low. It's not a soft candle or a warm golden bed. It's a forest of shadows and the things we never said. It's the wind in the channel, it's the frost on the side. Yeah, love is a cold, dark night. I'm waiting for the sun to break the horizon line, to tell me that I'm okay, to tell me that I'm fine. But the clock just stopped at 3 a.m. and the shadows are starting to look like him or her or us, just a pile of ash and dust. Oh, it's not a figure, it's not a golden brew. It's the freezing of the spirit when you finally let go. It's not a soft candle or a warm golden bed. It's the silence of the pillows and the ghosts in my head. It's the end of the road, it's the losing of the light. Yeah, it's a cold, dark night. A cold, dark night. Stars in the sky, just a long way to fall, just a long way to cry. So cold, so dark. The Coffee's cold on your side of the table. I'm reading lines I know I'll never send. I tell the walls that I'm strong and able, but I'm just waiting for the world to end. I see your key still sitting by the door, like they don't know you don't live here no more. And every light in this house still's too bright, searching for shadows you left in the night. I'm reaching out for a hand, it's gone cold, buying the lies that the movies are sold. They say that love is a beautiful start, a fire that warms every piece of your heart, but nobody tells you the weight of the cost, or how to find breath when the rhythm is lost. It's a hollowed out chest, it's a salt-stained sky. Yeah, love is a sad final goodbye. I walk the park where we carved out our names. The wood is rotting and the weather's changed. It's funny how a season feels like years when you're just drowning in a sea of fears. I saw a stranger wear your favorite coat and felt the ice get stuck inside my throat. And every light in this house feels too bright, searching for shadows you left in the night. I'm reaching out for a hand that's gone cold, buying the lies that the movies all sold. They say that love is a beautiful start, a fire that warms every piece of your heart, but nobody tells you the way of the cost, or how to find breath when the rhythm is lost. It's a hollowed out chest, it's a salt-stained sky. Yeah, love is a sad final goodbye. If I had known the ending on the day we had, would I have walked away to say who regretted? Would I let you break me up over again, just for a second before the amen? They say amen, that kills me. The silence that fills me. They say that love is a beautiful start, but it's just the breaking of a human heart. Now paying the day for the light in your eyes, counting the stars in these lonely gray skies. It's a long, lonely walk under July. Yeah, love is a sad final goodbye, just a goodbye. No more hello in the morning light, no more I'm whole in the middle of the night. Just the echo of a sad final goodbye. The Polaroids are yellowing on the kitchen wall. I'm watching the colors drip and start to fall. Your sapphire eyes are turning into slate, We're losing the light, we're bending underweight. I reached for your hand, but I touched a cloud. Your silence between us is getting so loud. There used to be a fire, a neon kind of glow, but the sparks are all buried under 10 feet of snow. I'm looking for the red, I'm searching for the blue, but I'm losing the outline of me and of you. The vibrant world we built is losing its hue. The bold is all gone and the silver is through. We're washing away like a sketch in the rain, until only the ghost of the graphite remains. No more black and white, no more right or wrong, just a muted version of our favorite song. Hold on tight, but we're losing the day. We are fading into the gray. I'll remember the song and the blood in our veins, the heat of the concrete, the rush of the trains. Now every sunset is a dull shade of ash. The smoke from a fire after the crash. You're sitting right there, but your mouth's out of reach, like a bleached out shell on a winter beach. There used to be a fire, a neon kind of glow, but the sparks are all buried under 10 feet of snow. I'm looking for the red, I'm searching for the blue, but I'm losing the outline of me and of you. The vibrant world we built is losing its hue. The bold is all gone and the silver is through. We washed it away like a sketch in the red, until only the ghost of the graphite remains. No more black and white, no more right or wrong, just a muted version of our favorite song. Hold on tight, but we're losing the day. We are fading into the grave. If I close my eyes, can I dream in technicolor? Before every day it looks just like the other. I'm screaming for purple, I'm begging for green, but we're just a sludge on a static field. Scream, fade out, don't let us fade out. And the vibrant world we built is lost, only it's you. I can't find the me and I can't find the you. We're drifting like smoke in a colorless sky, a long muted blur of a permanent sight. No more black or white, no more right or wrong, just the hollowed out notes of the dead man's song. It's too late now to ask us to stay. We are fading into the Can you see me? I'm losing face. Everything's merging into this empty colors space. I'm sitting on the edge of a bed that feels like an island, watching the moonlight trace the cracks on the floor. I try to speak, but the room is heavy and silent, like we've said everything we could and a little bit more. You're Looking out the window at the cars passing by, with a jagged kind of look in the corner of your eye. I got the missing pieces, you got the empty space. We're trying to find a home in a stranger's face. We're held together by the threads of a fraying rope, running out of breath, running out of hope. We aren't the fire anymore, we're just the smoke. The punchline of a story that someone forgot was a joke. Two jagged edges trying to fit back in line, wasting our hearts on a clock that's run out of time. It's not a tragedy if nobody's left to cry. It's just a slow fade under a darkening sky. In this house made of shadows, the truth is all we know. We are just two broken souls. You carry your baggage like it's made out of lead. I carry the words that I should've never said. We're like two mirrors facing each other in the dark, reflecting the emptiness, missing the spark. I reach for your shoulder, but I feel the stone. Even when we're tucked in, we're completely alone. I got the missing pieces, you got the empty space. We're trying to find a home in a stranger's space. We're held together by the threads on a fraying rope, running out of breath, running out of hope. We aren't the fire anymore, we're just the smoke. The punchline of a story that someone forgot was a joke. Two jagged edges trying to fit back in line, wasting our hearts on a clock that's run out of time. It's not a tragedy if nobody's left to cry. It's just a slow fade under a darkening sky. In this house made of shadows, the truth is all we know. We are just two broken souls. Maybe some things are meant to be fixed. Maybe the medicine was too heavily mixed. We shatter and soul like glass in my heat. Two tired hearts with a withered defeat. Do you even recognize me? Do I even recognize you? Well, we aren't the fire anymore, we're just the eye, the quiet after echo of the high-speed crash. So jagged edges that'll never feel right, just two silhouettes disappearing in the night. It's got a tragedy inside, so how do you go when the garden is dead and the winter wind blows in the silence of the wreckage? The story is told. We are just two broken souls, trying to find the light, but we're just shadows now, walking through the night, just you and me. And the pieces on the floor. I left the porch light on for 1,000 nights, chasing the shadow of a ghost that never fights. I used to think the frost on the glass was just a phase, but the winter in your eyes was a permanent haze. I brought the kindling, I brought the kerosene, trying to light a fire in a place so cold and mean. I kept my coat on even when I went to sleep. The promises you made were never yours to keep. I was shivering in the hallway of your stove, trying to find a piece of you that felt whole. I put my luggage down and I tried to stay, but the ice beneath your skin never went away. I was looking for a sanctuary, looking for a spark, but I was just a tenant shivering in the dark. Oh, no matter how I tried to make it feel like mine, I was dying on the vine, I was wasting all my time. Yeah, I finally realized, standing alone in the foam, that your heart was a cold home. The walls were high and the windows were all barred. I've got the frostbite and I've got the heavy scars. You invited me in just to watch me freeze. I was begging for a little warmth up on my knees, but you're a hollow building with the power turned off, and every out of you was just a dry, hollow core. I kept my coat on even when I went to sleep. The promises you made were never yours to keep. I was shivering in the hallway of the soul, trying to find a piece of you that's all old. I put my luggage down and I tried to stay, but the ice beneath your skin never went away. Oh, I was looking for a sanctuary, looking for a spark, but I was just a tenant shivering in the dark. Oh, no matter how I tried to make it feel like mine, I was dying on the vine, I was wasting over time. Yeah, I finally realized, standing alone in the foam, that your heart was a cold home. I'm burning the Duchess, I'm locking the gate, I'm leaving the keys in the hairs of fate. It's better to be homeless in the pouring rain than to live inside a house that only feeds on pain. We're looking out, I'm finally breathing out the sun. I keep my luggage up and I walked away, let the ice take the walls with the wood rocks to grave. I don't need a sanctuary to keep still in the dark. I'm gonna go out, walk until I find a different spark. I'm tired of trying to make it hollow, feeling mine. I'm leaving all the shivers and the shadows behind. Yeah, I'm better on my own out here alone. 'Cause your heart was a cold home. It was so cold, empty rooms and silent halls. I'm letting down the heavy walls. Yeah, you were just a cold home. Sound of the door closing fast. I see you in the steam of my morning tea, in the way the light hits the willow tree. I reach for the phone before I remember the truth. But time is a thief, or stole all our youth. You're a blur in the corner, a shift in the air. I turn my head quickly, but you aren't there. The scent of your sweater is starting to fade, like the promises that we both recklessly made. I'm haunted by laughter that I can't quite hear, a beautiful nightmare that I keep so near. You don't rattle chains or knock on the glass. You just watch the hours and the long winters pass. You sit at the table in the chair on the right, a shadow that lingers in the middle of light. It's a hollow I love that won't let me go, a cold quiet guess that I already know. Yeah, my house is a graveyard and I'm the one lost. Your memory is a sad ghost. I try to move the pictures, I try to paint the walls, but I still hear your footsteps in the upstairs halls. You're the good night I say to an empty room, the phantom of flowers that never will bloom. They say I should move on, they say I should leave, but how do you quit or you still believe? The scent of your sweater is starting to fade, like the promises that we both recklessly made. I'm haunted by laughter that I can't quite hear, the beautiful nightmare that I keep so near. You don't rattle chains and knock on the glass. You just watch the hours and the long winters pass. You sit at the table in the chair on the right, a shadow that lingers in the middle of light. It's a hollow I love that won't let me go, a cold quiet guess that I already know. Yeah, my house is a graveyard and I'm the one lost. Your memory is a sad ghost. Are you stuck here with me, or am I stuck with you in this pale lonely world where nothing is new? I'm keeping the door unlocked just in case you decide to come back and inhabit this space. But ghosts don't come home, they just remind you you're alone. You don't ride a chains but knock on the glass. You just wait for the seasons to wither and pass. You're the ache in my bones, the mist in my eyes, the hello that left in 1,000 goodbyes. It's a hollow I love that won't let me go, a cold quiet guess that I already know. Yeah, the living are gone and I'm just a host. Your memory is a sad ghost. Sad ghost. I can almost see you in the flicker of the candle, in the turn of a handle. But it's just the wind, it's so